All right, good morning, everybody. So we're just gonna start. Nice, good tap of the toes. Good, 8, 7, 4, 3. Both heels are gonna lift. We're gonna open and close. So today we've got 3 circuits. Circuit 1 is cardio. Circuit 2 is strength, and circuit 3 is core. 2, let's tap the heels to the front. Nice, good reach. So we've got 4 exercises in each circuit, 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, and we're gonna do 3 rounds today. 4, 3, tap it to the side. We're gonna reach it right to the front. Good, 4, 3, 2, we're gonna tap it to the back. We're gonna do a little straight arm press back. You can alternate. It's just a nice, good glute squeeze. So our core is still nice and tight in the front, and we're gonna squeeze our buns in the back. Tap it to the side, reach it up and overhead. Good, 4, 3, 2, slow deadlift right in the center. Hinge it forwards, stand up nice and tall. So down, 2, lift, 2. Think about setting the shoulder blades. Arms stay close to your thighs. We're gonna speed it up. So hinge and lift. Good, 4, 3, 2, stay nice and tall, slow squat. Sit the hips towards the heels and come back up. So sit, 2, stand, 2, sit. Try to keep that chest up nice and tall. I know it's tempting to take it and kind of go down and then let the upper body go forward. I want you to try to keep your upper body a little more upright. One more. Good, forward step and reach right here. So forward step, pull it back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep it shallow here to start. 4, 3, 2, we're gonna slow it down, open book. So really slow, take it here, open, close. We're gonna step it back, other side. So take it out, open, hold your balance, close, step it back a little faster. So step, open, close, back, forward, hold it, and step. Take it forward, open up, close, back. Getting a little upper body rotation here. We want to think about opening the shoulder back behind us. So forward, turn to the corner, and back. One more. Side step, side lunge, hold it in place. Nice, good side to side. Good, 8, 7, 4, 3, in the center, cat-cow, inhale, exhale. So a little arch, little tuck. So let's just think pelvis back, pelvis tuck, pelvis back, pelvis tuck. Good, 3 more, in and out. So we're learning to control our core, control our lower body. Hold your tuck. We're gonna roll it all the way up. Roll the shoulders, side step right here. Nice, good reach and pull. We're gonna double it up, double, double. Change it to a grapevine, so grapevine. If you need to go slower, you can. If you need to give yourself, or keep it as a double touch, that's okay too. 2, get ready. Plank walkouts right here. Give yourself a little space. Hinge it forward, walk it out to a nice good plank, then walk yourself all the way back up. We do have one exercise on our hands and knees today. So we have one exercise where we're going to do a mountain climber variation. You can always stay standing, 100%. So nice, good walkout. Walk it back. We went from 0 to spring very quickly. Oh my goodness. Last one, walk it out. Walk it all the way back up, come back into the center, heel stomp. So stomp and stomp. 8, 7, 4, 3, march it out, shake it out, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Grab a quick drink of water. That was a 7-minute warm up and I'm already sweating and wishing I had shorts. I love Minnesota spring. All right, 4 exercises, 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, 3 rounds. We're gonna do double touch or shuffle, heel lift or jump shot. Second exercise is fast feet. Third exercise is gonna be squat jacks with or without a step in. Last exercise is hamstring curls. So we're gonna start with our shuffle in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So low impact, double touch, heel lift. Double touch, heel lift. If you wanna take it up, shuffle, and an actual jump. You decide what you're feeling today. You can do a double touch and a full jump. So if that feels good, go for it. You can, combine the two. It does not have to be either A or B. It can be half A, half B. You decide. 2 and 1. Short rest. We're gonna go for fast feet. It can be a jog, it can be a march. In 3, 2, and 1. So fast feet right here. Now remember, it can be, I am marching. It's kind of hard to tell, I know, but this is a march. I'm going fast march. So I will always have one foot on the ground. But if you're gonna do a little bit more of a jog, you can go a little faster. If you wanna have fun, you can go in, you can go out, or you can go forwards, and you can go backwards. Here's 2 and 1, a little rest. Squat jacks, with or without the step in and out or the tap in. 2 and 1, so squat jacks. So down, lift right here. This is your option 1. Option 2, squat, tap, squat, and tap. Watch your body, make sure that we're not just bending over. We want to go down and up. Make it harder, down and lift. High impact here, you choose. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little shakeout, hamstring curls. Hamstring curls. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Reach and pull right here. Now, if you want to do a butt kick jog, go for it. If you want to keep your arms low, start here. When you get a little warmer, you can start to make it a little bigger, yes? Or reach. The higher your arms, the higher your heart rate. Even if you do right, left, right, left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Little shakeout. Going right back into it. Shuffle with a jump shot. Good, 3, 2, and 1. So double touch, heel lift. Double touch, heel lift. So nice, good steps. Lift it up. Personal preference. Keep it high impact or keep it low. Now you can do your double touch in a full jump. Full jump and a heel lift. The only difference is whether or not your toes leave the ground. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little shakeout. We're gonna go back for fast feet. Here's 2 and 1. So fast feet. And again, you can just march it. You just try to march as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. So this is my march. You can see a little bit of a difference between marching and your jogging. We're still bracing our core. So we don't want to arch our low backs as we do this, and we don't want to tuck. It's kind of finding that happy medium. Good, 3, 2, and 1. So a little shakeout. We're gonna go for our squat jacks today. 3, 2, and 1. So your number one option is right here, where you just squat, clap down, clap up. If you want to add in that tap, go for it. Gonna get a little more inner and outer thigh. Good, keep going. Oh, and apparently your instructor can't count. You guys all know that. I set it up for 6 rounds and we need 9. 3, 2, and 1. Little shakeout. We're gonna go for hamstring curls. So 10 seconds rest. It's like, why did it say we're done? We're not. We need 9 rounds, not 6 today. 2 and 1. Hamstring curls, reach, reach. Nice, good reach and pull. I'm focusing on back of the body, so I really want to think about using my back, pull my arms down, and then my hamstrings, bring my heels to my buns. Even if you're here, I want you to pull. Think about the pull more than the push. 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more set. One more set, and then we're gonna go for strength, and it's compound strength today, which means lower body and upper body together. Here we go. So double touch, or you can do, 3 or 4 steps. It does not 100% have to be just 2. Kind of depends on how much space you have. We're gonna do a little shuffle and a jump. Shuffle and jump. If you need to keep it low impact, you're here, you do a heel lift. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Gonna go for our fast feet. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So quick march. And again, you can come in and then you can go out, or you can go forwards and you can go backwards. Whenever we do this, it just reminds me of Sesame Street when they're trying to teach kids directions. I just remember near and far. So nice, good side to side, or forward and back. You choose whatever you have room for. Good, rest. Squat jacks. So it's just a nice, good squat and a nice, good overhead arm reach. 2 and 1. So we squat it down. We stand up nice and tall right here. Squat lift, down and up. If you want to add in that tap, again, a little bit more inner and outer thigh. Good lifts. If you want to take it up to a higher impact squat jack, you can. Good, squat lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have hamstring curls. 3, 2, and 1. So curl and curl. So a little bit of a lower heart rate, arms stay down. A little bit of a higher heart rate, arms come up, or really lift. So I'm thinking about pulling my chin up and over that chin up bar here. I don't want to pull it to the front. I'm going to pull it down and back. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it around, shake it out, grab a drink. And I'm really having a bad day because I don't need 6, I need 12. Oh my goodness. I knew it's a joke that personal trainers can't count. I don't think they're wrong. I really don't. All right, so we're gonna go from cardio to compound strength. So we're gonna do a squat with a press out, side lunge with an overhead press, deadlift with rows, and then we're gonna do a plank walkout with a push-up, or you can do a banded chest press with a march. We're gonna start with a squat and a press out. And you can do the press out at the bottom or at the top of your squat. It's personal preference. 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So we're just going to squat, lift, press it out. Squat, lift, press it out. Down, lift. So when we do our press out, we don't want to let our low back round or our arch, so we don't want to be here. We just squat, stand, press it out. Down, up, nice good reach. So this is a little bit of core work in addition to shoulders. 2 and 1. All right, 1 dumbbell or 2, side lunge overhead press. Side lunge overhead press. I'm gonna do 1 just for time's sake. Here we go. Side lunge, center, press it to the ceiling. Side lunge, center, press it. You can just step it out, in, lift, out, in, lift. If you don't want to do the overhead press, focus on your side lunges or do this one body weight. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, deadlift with rows, same thing. If you want to do a single dumbbell row, it's a little different, but it's possible. 2 and 1. So hinge, drive, and lift. I am still squeezing my shoulder blades. I'm pulling the dumbbell right towards my ribs. So it's the lower part of my ribs. I'm still squeezing my shoulders. We don't want to go down and pull and feel this in our biceps. A lot of this is mind over muscle. Squeeze the shoulders together. It's still a pinch in the back, almost like you're trying to pull the dumbbell through, good rest, through your torso. All right, walk out with a push-up or just a walkout. That's okay too. Or incline push-ups. So I'm gonna walk it out, come to my knees, nice good push-up, come back up, walk it all the way back. If you just wanna do the plank walkouts, go for it. If you wanna do a banded chest press, go for that. If you just wanna do incline push-ups against the wall, we have 3 rounds. You can mix it up. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Short rest. We're gonna go right back into it. Squat with a press out. Squat with a press out. Good. So we're gonna squat, lift it up, take it out. Here's an option. Squat, curl, and press out. Pick something up, pass it to the next person. So we're pressing out, not up. Up is next round. Don't want to get too much shoulder work in here today. I know it's kind of a habit that we do a squat to press, but we're pressing out today instead of up. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, side lunge, overhead press, or side step, and just focus on your side lunge. 2 and 1. Side lunge, center, press it to the ceiling. Side lunge, center. Your press out might be to where the wall and the ceiling meet versus straight overhead to the ceiling. Depends on your shoulders. But if you can keep the ribs tucked and press it up and overhead, go for it. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Deadlift with rows. 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to hinge, row, stand, switch. Hinge, row, stand, switch. So I'm adding in a little bit of a brain game, a little bit of a coordination challenge. You choose what's going to get you the best bang for your buck. What is your focus today? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk out with a push-up. Just walkouts, just push-ups. Banded chest press. Here's 2 and 1. Walk it out. You can drop to your knees. Stay on your toes. We're getting a little bit of tricep here, as well as chest and core. So I'm doing a close grip chest press. My upper arms stay close to my body. My elbows are pointing towards my hips, not to the corners behind me. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back up. We have one more set, and then we're gonna work our core. Work your core. I'm gonna go a little heavier this round. We'll see what happens. All right, time's on. So squat, curl, press out. Can you do just a squat and a curl? Yes, you can. So if you're like, my shoulders are not super happy today, we want to keep them happy. We want to keep them strong, but we also want to keep them happy. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Side lunge, overhead press, or just your side lunge. Here's 2 and 1. Step it out, center, reach for the sky. Out, center, reach for the sky. If you're doing a front overhead press, check your elbows. If we're pressing the elbows out, we want to try to have elbows forwards. I know it seems goofy, but elbows forward. Show me the backs of your arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, deadlift with rows. You can do the single dumbbell, squeeze the shoulders, or you can do the switch. Here we go. Hinge, row, and lift. I really want you to think, especially if you're doing single dumbbell like I am, holding the ends, I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Really think about that squeeze more than bringing the elbows up and bending. I want you to squeeze the shoulders. You're trying to pull that dumbbell through your tummy. Good. Here's 2 and 1. Plank walkout with a push-up. Banded chest press with a march. You have lots of options. 2 and 1. So pick the one that is working best for you today. It's okay to do 2 rounds of walkouts and 1 round of push-ups. That way you get the best of both worlds, where you're getting the walkout and you're getting your push-up. At 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, short rest. Give yourself a break. If you want to take a minute, put equipment away, you can, because the next 4 exercises do not use any equipment at all. We're going to be down on the floor. 1 exercise is on hands and knees in plank. 1 exercise is on your tummy, and then 2 are on your back. If you're staying standing today, you're going to do, think about arms out. You're going to do opposite knee, same knee, glute squeeze. So opposite knee or opposite elbow, same elbow, glute squeeze. If you want to make it harder, you don't tap your toe down. So we're going to do right, left, and then alternate. Low back extensions. If you're standing, you're going to do good mornings. Or you can do standing pelvic rocks, either one. We're going to do crunches. So a little standing crunch, or a farmer's carry if you don't want to do any rotation. And then toe touch leg lowers. If you're standing, you're going to do mummy kicks, and it's okay if your hands and your toes do not touch. But we're going to take it down to the floor. I'm going to grab a super quick drink, and we're going to do hands and knees, plank position, opposite knee, same knee, and then a little glute extension. So 30 seconds. Cross climber, regular climber, glute lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna do cross, center, kick back, bring it in. Cross, center, kick. Cross, center, and kick. cross, center, kick. So you're kind of thinking opposite elbow, same elbow, glute squeeze. You can be on your knees. It's a little trickier, so just keep it in mind. But cross, regular, and kick. Good job. All the way down onto your tummies, low back extensions. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze your glutes, lift your upper body. Your first option, just lift and hold. Just lift and hold. We're not trying to go for speed. We're not trying to go crazy. I just want you to lift and hold. We're squeezing our glutes. We should feel that low back engage, and it's okay if you just lift a little bit off. My chest is still touching, but I feel that engagement in my low back. Good. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna flip it over onto our backs for regular crunches. I'm gonna flip over and turn so I can see the timer. You can honestly just roll over. 2 and 1. So we're just gonna crunch, lift and lower. If you don't wanna crunch, lift and lower, you can crunch, you can hold that up position, just like we hold our upper back or our lower back lift. You can hold the front lift, or you can just hold a dead bug. This is neutral. This is no flexion and extension of your spine, but you're still getting good core stability. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Legs are up. We're going to reach left arm to right toe. Left leg is going to lower to the floor. So it's a cross crunch. It's an oblique crunch with a leg lower. If you don't want to do the oblique crunch, you're just going to do scissors, opposite leg lower. If you don't want to have straight legs, you're just going to bend your knee. Do a little bit of a variation of a bicycle. You pick your position. You pick what feels good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flipping it back over. We're gonna do the other side. We're gonna do cross, center, glute lift. Cross, center, glute lift. Good, time's on. So cross, center, and lift. Bring it in. Cross, center, lift. Opposite knee, same, or opposite elbow, same elbow, glute squeeze. Opposite, same, lift. Yes, you can be on your knees. Again, it's kind of goofy to be on your knees. It just feels very claustrophobic, I guess. You just feel very tight, like there's not a lot of space. Good, rest all the way down onto your tummy. So we're gonna do our low back extensions. 2, 1, squeeze your glutes. It's gonna help protect your low back. Hands can be by the chest, and you're just gonna lift and hold. My hands are touching the floor, but I'm not using my hands to push me up. They're just there for a little support. If you don't want the support, lift and hold. They're actually, your hands are kind of your resistance. On the floor is a little easier. Hands lifted is a little harder. Arms out to the side or overhead is even more. Good, rest. We're gonna flip over onto our backs, going back for crunches. 2 and 1. If you don't want to go all the way to the floor, can you do standing crunches? Yes, you can. Or can you do V-sit seated crunches? This is okay too. This is okay too. We have so many options for how to work our core. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, scissors, with or without the crunch, straight legs or bent knee. 3, 2, and 1. So I'm gonna reach my hand towards my opposite leg. Good, reach and reach. 15 seconds, and then we're gonna have one more set. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Plank position. We're gonna do one more set and we're gonna alternate legs, or if you just wanna do a hands and knees and a glute lift, you're good. So bring it in. So we're gonna do cross, center, lift, down and switch. Cross, center, lift, and down. Cross, center, lift, down. If you need to, option, nice, good glute lift. Nice, good glute lift. It can be hands and knees. Good, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna do one more just to even myself out. Good job. On your tummies, low back extension. Here's 2 and 1. So squeeze the glutes, shoulders down and back. And again, we're gonna lift with our low back. So pull the shoulders down and back into your back pocket. So we're getting a little bit of mid-back squeeze as well. Rest when you need to. I know this one doesn't always feel comfortable on your tummy, especially if you're kind of breathing a little heavy. So nice, good lift. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flipping it over onto our backs or onto our buns. We're gonna do our crunches. Standing crunches, farmer's carry. So all the way down. And again, we just crunch up and we crunch down. We want to think about tucking the ribs and the hips closer together. So nice, good crunch and lower. When we do our crunch, keep that belly kind of neutral versus lifting and making a big dome. 3, 2, and 1. Legs up. Last exercise for today, last 30 seconds, oblique crunch with leg lowers. 2 and 1. So reach and reach. And it's okay if your legs do not get all the way down to the floor. We want to focus on the core. And if your leg gets closer to the floor and your low back arches up off of the floor, that just means it's not time for you to go to the floor yet. Just means you keep your legs a little higher. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out, give yourself a little bit of a rest. So you can rest on your back, you can rest on your tummy. If you're standing, you can walk around. Give yourself a minute. Little shoulder rolls. We're gonna stretch on our backs. Now you can do this sitting in a chair. You don't have to be on your back or on the floor. You're welcome to just sit in a chair. We're gonna take our left leg out straight and we're gonna pull the right knee into the chest. So nice deep breaths. And again, you can sit in a chair, you can have your leg out, or you can have the foot on the floor and then you just pull the knee into the chest sitting down. Good, let's switch. So now we're gonna pull the other knee into the chest. Now you can grab in front of the knee, or if your leg is not that flexible and your knee doesn't like it, then you just grab behind the thigh. Good, now we're gonna switch, and you can take the left leg straight, or you can have the knee bent and the foot on the floor. That's a little easier. Your right leg, you're gonna have your knee right in line with your hip, and you're going to flex the foot, and now keeping the knee pointing to the ceiling, you're gonna straighten your knee and then you're gonna bend. This is hamstring work. This is kind of a variation of hamstring flossing. This is something that we're not gonna go fast, we're not gonna force our leg to go straight. We just wanna get a little bit of a stretch and then a little bit of a relaxing move. It's kind of like when you're gently trying to open something up, you've got to be really careful and gentle because you don't want to damage it. That's what we're doing here. Good, let's just take that foot up and let that knee relax, and we're going to draw circles with our ankle and try to make it your ankle that does the movement versus your knee or just your toes. Change direction. And your circle might look a little bit more like an oval. That's okay. Good. Let's take that right ankle, cross it over your left thigh, just above your knee, and we're going to make this nice kind of figure 4 position. Let that knee drift out to the side. Now you can start with your legs straight and then start to pull the heel in. And if you're more flexible, then you can actually lift that left leg off of the floor and pull in on it to deepen the stretch. You choose what feels good. I have one side where it feels good to pull the leg up and the other side not so much. Good. 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch sides. So now right foot is going to be down, left leg is going to be up, flex the foot, and again we're going to straighten and we're going to bend. So we're just going to start with that little leg extension. This is the kind of exercise where you just want to be very deliberate and very purposeful. This is a side that I feel a little bit more of a pull, and I feel it in a different location than I do on my other leg. So you're going to have one leg that feels different than the other. Usually that's pretty normal. But now that I've done a few of these, it feels a lot better. It's starting to feel a little bit looser. Good, last one. All right, just let that knee relax. We're gonna do our ankle circles. And let's change direction. Let's cross that left ankle over the right thigh just above the knee. The left knee is gonna open out. Nice, good stretch of the hip. And then again, you can take the right leg out straight, or you can have the knee bent and the foot on the floor, or you can pull in on that right leg, grabbing behind the thigh, deepen that stretch. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're just gonna pull both knees into the chest. Give yourself a little bit of a hug. You can do a little side to side wiggle if you feel up to it. If you don't, that's okay too. Good. Let's roll it over to one side. And we're gonna sit ourselves up into a seated position. Little butterfly stretch here, bottoms of the feet touching. Trying to gently press those knees out to the side. And then you can add a little bit of a hinge forwards. Good, bring it up. We're gonna flip it over, hands and knees, child's pose. If you need to come to standing, this is a good time to do it. And we're just gonna reach it out, stretching out underneath the arms, little wiggle side to side. Good, now we're gonna do that flow into a variation of up dog. So little tuck of the chin if you'd like, a little round of the spine if you'd like. Pull yourself forward into a plank, point your toes, carefully drop your hips. Tuck the toes, hips to heels. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to do the tuck and the round. You can just come to a plank, or you can just rest all the way down on your tummy and just focus on stretching the front of the hips. So last set. Hips to heels, tuck the chin, wave, crashing to shore, shoulders down, point your toes, little variation of an up dog if you'd like. Good, tuck the toes, hips back towards the heels. We're gonna come up to a standing position. Give yourself a minute, take your strong leg around to the front and bring it in. If you need to stay seated for a while, you are good to go. We're just gonna take a deep breath in, hands behind the ears. Exhale, back of the hand to the small of the back. So again, bring it up, and I'm trying to imagine that my hands are touching a wall, and I'm trying to keep them touching the wall the whole time. It's a tricky one, but I've noticed that my shoulders are feeling better since we're doing this. Last one. Good, shoulders down, roll the shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. Good, shoulders down, ear to shoulder, side to side. Bring the head up, look to one side, look to the other. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Spread the fingers, spread the toes. Big breath in. And exhale. One more time. Big breath in. And out. And you are all done.